Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just Clevenger was great, obviously keeping us at bay all game. And as I talk about almost every day in here, I just love how our guys continue to battle in the box, no matter what, whether a pitcher's having their way with us or whether we're rolling a little bit. They continue to grind away, and obviously we can do it up and down the order. And Glaber from the 9-hole again today, wasn't at bat, but so many guys with a big hand in that comeback, and to get to another closer really, and that was another special one.
You mentioned getting to another closer, but Cody Allen, typically not a guy that's easy to score off of. What were they able to do to get to Allen?
Well, I think they just wore him down. I mean, obviously with him being in there, going for a 5-out save, and even though he had yesterday off, he's pitched a fair amount, so you understood the urgency that they had in trying to close this victory out, and made it hard on them. And guys just had really good at-bats, even with 2 strikes, and just great at-bats up and down the order, never giving in. And it's fun to watch those guys do their thing.
I'm sure you might have hoped that you would get this type of production from Gleyber Torres, but did you realistically think he would be this good in the first 2 weeks that he's been up here in the big leagues?
I guess hope is the thing, but he's been special. I mean, and obviously the home run today, but again, a couple more special defensive plays. I mean, which is now on a nightly basis. He's a difference maker on defense, and to be giving us the kind of at-bats he's given us down in the order. And then right there, I mean, Otero's really tough against righties, to get to that point, and I guess he hit a slider out, but showing you the other way power that it's a special at-bat, and he's been an impact player for us. What more can you say?
Danny. To your right. Aaron.
Aaron, I imagine when you sent Stanton up, you figured there's a real chance that they walk him. Did that just show what your level of confidence right now is in allowing Gleyber that situation? Oh,
yeah. I mean, Giancarlo was going to hit in that situation regardless. So whether we had he was due up. That was Austin's spot in the 4-hole. We were going to hit Giancarlo there regardless. So we made that decision at the start of the inning. So once it was the go-ahead, the winning run on second, certainly thought it was a possibility. But, yeah, I mean, you feel comfortable about Gleyber coming up and then turning it over to the top of the order again. So, yeah, it worked out well.
Kenny and John.
Aaron, your assessment of Herman, and then pitch count, we understand. Is there any emotion with taking him out there with a no-hitter going on?
No, not at that point, because he had gone past a little where we had wanted him to go. I was hoping best case for 5 and probably a little north of 70, but he was so efficient, attacking so much. I did think he got a little tired in the 5th, and then even in the 6th, but he just continued to make pitches. I think it's a tribute to how good of a pitcher he's become and the weapons that he had. So, it was an easy call to take him out. I mean, we were slightly over probably where we wanted to go, and to get 6 innings out of him like that, man, what more could you ask for? And, build him up a little bit more for now his next start. So he was terrific. I mean, he was all 3 pitches, the breaking ball, the changeup, and the fastball were all weapons. Excited for him that, I know he was really excited for this opportunity, for this chance, and to go out there and absolutely deliver for us. Couldn't be more proud of him.
Was there much chatter in the dugout about no-hitter because it's a scoreless tie there and because the starter's out of the game? Is it a different dynamic?
Not really. Not really.
Harp in the middle.
Aaron, you kind of laughed out before the game, but I assume this qualifies as a wow moment for Gleyber. He wowed you a little bit.
He did wow me.
Is there something about him in those moments? He seems very poised at the plate, doesn't seem to chase or anything.
I think the intangible thing with him is maybe the off-the-chart tool that he has, because It seems like the bigger the spot, the bigger the situation, the better he is. And I mean, he doesn't even flinch in that moment, you know. And the approach, you know, there back through the middle, the other way off Otero, who you know is going to run that sinker in on you, to have an extended at bat like that, that's just a big boy, mature at bat from a good hitter, and he hammered that ball. He's done a lot of special things for us.
Eric and then Tyler.
Aaron, can you think of a better way of going into a Red Sox series? How you're playing now?
Look, I mean, I think we talked about before. I think one of the exciting things is all the different ways we've been able to win games. You know, tonight or today, offense being held down really kept at bay by a great performance from Clevenger, but us being able to hang around enough and chip away, get to the back end of the bullpen. I know those guys are really excited in there. I'm going to go ahead and give them the day off tomorrow. But no, it's just I'm so proud of the way those guys compete night in and night out, no matter the situation, whether we're up big, down. Those guys continue to grind away, and it's a great tribute or a great attribute to have for a team that goes about their business and competes the way they do night in and night out. Those guys are pros.
Tyler and then Dave.
You mentioned the off day. I guess you'll take it, but you've been playing really well. Before the game, the 18-game stretch you talked about, no off days. What did you prove to yourself about this team? I mean, obviously you thought you had a good team.
Right.
These last 18.
Yeah, honestly, going into this 18-game stretch, you know, and I, probably at the time still being a little banged up or whatever, you know, as much as I really focus in on the day and the opponent and that series, you know, I understood what was ahead of us, an 18-day stretch against a lot of really good teams. So for us to kind of go through that gauntlet a little bit to finally get to the off day, that you know, that's a special run. There's no question about it. And hopefully these guys will enjoy their off day and get away and recharge a little bit and, you know, come ready to continue what's been the start of a really good homestand.
Dave.
Aaron, I'm sure the fans are watching and they're feeling like it's only a matter of time before you guys come back and win the way you're playing right now. Can you describe just the feeling in the dugout of the sense of inevitability? I don't know if inevitability is the right word, but that confidence that you guys have that you're not out of it and you're going to win. There's
no question. And I think that's but I think it's the approach of these guys and their at-bats. You know, they don't get too emotional about their next at-bat or I got to do something special. It's go up there and have a good at-bat. Doesn't always mean a hit, right? You may get out. You know, the pitcher may get the best of you, but it's like the hyper focus I feel like from our guys is I'm going to go have a quality at bat, and allows them to continue to turn the page at bat to at bat and within the game, not based on a result, but just based on who am I going up against, what's my plan, and I'm going to go up there and make him earn it. And I feel like our guys have been great at that.
George, all the way to your right.
Aaron, considering the way you're playing and the Red Sox are playing, will this be a little bit more than just the first week in May series?
Look, Red Sox, Yankees, always big, and obviously they're a great team. So, you know, we understand there'll be a lot of excitement around it. But we'll also treat it like that. Like we're up, I think we get Pomeranz first night. You know, what's our approach? What's our game plan? Go make them earn it. And, you know, you almost don't get caught up in results. You go get caught up in, let's go win this pitch and win this at bat and make it hard on them. And I'm confident our guys will come out and do that. And, you know, we understand all that goes with it from the outside, that, you know, there'll be more eyes on this one. And that's what you love about being a part of this.
Back to the left, definitely.
With early Betances, knowing what happened in the past, having the day off tomorrow, it was any reason to bring it back?
Bring him back for second inning.
For
is that
second
what you're
inning.
asking?
Yeah, we were staying away from Robbie and Green today. So, and there's been a few times because Dellen's throwing the ball so well that we've been wanting to extend them past an inning, and this was the first time we did it, and we just felt like this was the situation. And I'm actually good with the way Dellen threw the ball in the next inning. Pounded the strike zone. They got some hits against them. I don't think the running game sped up on him. I thought his poise, under control, everything went well. It's probably being his first time that he went out for a second inning. I believe he might have tired a little bit, but no, I mean, we're going to use our guys, especially when we have a couple of guys down in a particular day. We're going to use them multiple innings from time to time, and we felt like he was in a good place to do that for the first time today. But a lot of that had to do with, Robbie and Greeny being down today.